Hi there and welcome to the CarAdvice News Desk. Tegan Lawson with you. Let's take a look at what's been making headlines. Coming up, more crossovers on the way, Peugeot is plugging in, and test drive a car without leaving the couch. But first, Nissan is no longer offering a sedan as part of its range in Australia. The Altima has been quietly dropped from the local lineup. There is still stock available, but there will be no more of the medium sedans imported. The investment required to meet the new Euro 5 emission standard in Australia has been a contributing factor to the decision. Since going on sale at the end of 2013, just over 4,500 Altimas have been sold. By comparison, Toyota has sold nearly the same amount in the first 3 months of 2017 alone. The 2018 Holden Commodore Tourer has been revealed. Just one of a number of new crossovers on the way to Australia. The third body style confirmed for the new fully imported Commodore is a propped up version of the Sportwagon and is a spiritual successor to the Adventurer offered as a rival to the Ford Territory in the mid-2000s. The Tourer engine options are yet to be confirmed, but it could potentially be offered only as a diesel. We'll wait and see. The Tourer looks like it's going to be a cracker though. Australian pricing and initial details for the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class All-Terrain have been announced. The rather tough-looking jacked-up wagon will be priced at $109,900 before on-road costs. But that's not too bad when you consider the E220d All-Terrain, which will be the only E-Class wagon available in Australia, is up against the Audi A6 All-Road that's a few grand more. But the Volvo V90 Cross Country is around 10 grand cheaper. Standard kit is pretty impressive: leather upholstery, driver assistance pack, LED headlights, dual 12.3-inch drive and infotainment displays, and air suspension. MG Motors Australia has high expectations for the GS SUV. MG hopes the new crossover will help customers fall in love with the brand in Australia. The local arm says the GS has sports DNA and the brand hasn't lost that heritage. The medium SUV is well priced, starting at $23,990, but only scored a 4-star ANCAP safety rating. MG says its engineers are working furiously to ensure future products score 5 stars. To proper SUVs now, and the Toyota LandCruiser Prado Altitude Special Edition is back for 2017. Geez, that is a mouthful. Anyway, the Prado Altitude is based on the GXL Turbo Diesel variant and adds around 10 grand worth of extra equipment for a $5,000 premium over the standard car. That's like getting 50% off. One of the bigger distinguishing features you'll notice is it's missing that spare tyre mounted on the tailgate. It's under the boot floor for this special edition. The spare takes up the space that is usually occupied by the second fuel tank though. Well, Peugeot is plugging in. Details of the new 3008 plug-in hybrid have been revealed, and we have confirmation that a 208 EV is due in 2019. The SUV PHEV will have a 1.6-litre petrol engine with an electric motor on the rear axle that will allow for front, rear and all-wheel drive operation. It's due to arrive in 2019, as is the 208 hatch in all-electric guise. It's said to have about the same power and range as the Renault Zoe, which has a 66 kilowatt and 220 newton metre electric motor, with a range of around 400 kilometres. To motor shows now, and the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk is set to make its debut in New York next week. The high-powered Grand Cherokee is tipped to be quite a spectacle, possibly packing the same 6.2-litre supercharged Hellcat V8 engine that's found in the Dodge Charger and Challenger. Wow, we're looking forward to seeing that. Meantime, Jeep boss Mike Manley also confirmed that by the end of next year, the next generation Jeep Wrangler will finally be unveiled. It comes after leaked images of the new Wrangler were recently published. Hyundai's new SUV, the Kona, has been teased this week in a single photo. Yes, that's quite a sleek, slimline headlight. You can see the moulded lines of the bonnet, sharp and angular, but that's about it. We have seen spy pics though, and Hyundai claims the baby SUV will offer best-in-class interior space. The Kona is tipped to make its first appearance at the New York Motor Show later this month too. Now this is not a joke. Fancy taking a car for a test drive from the comfort of your own home? Ford is exploring a range of virtual and augmented reality technologies to layer digital holograms onto the real world. Take your potential new SUV for a drive over the sand dunes. Test out the peak hour school run in your home city, but you're just kicking it on the couch in reality. Audi is already working on this type of technology. I don't know, I'm kind of still a fan of people actually getting off their butts and going to do something real, like really drive a real car. I'll be back with another hit of headlines next week. Until then, remember, don't park across other people's driveways. Just have some patience and wait till you find a proper park.